Why, hello, YouTube. I'm Joshua Dufferina, aka Joshua Dufferina 98. Do you want to know what pisses me off? Alvin and the Chipmunks, the road chip. Do you want to know why that pisses me off? Because one, David Cross refused to return for the fourth Alvin movie. And two, Dave and Samantha punished the Chipmunks. And three, Samantha had anger born of worry. And four, all the above. Okay. Alright. Let's get started on why I hate Alvin and the Chipmunks, the road chip. One, if you guys want me to tell you, do you guys want me to tell you this? I don't know. Do you guys understand why David Cross refused to do the fourth Alvin and the Chipmunks film and why he refused to star in it? Well, here's actually why. The reason is David Cross got really upset and embarrassed because he made the third Alvin and the Chipmunks because he had to wear a pelican suit and he got really embarrassed. So that's when he decided not to come back for the fourth Alvin movie at all. And David Cross said he was contractually obligated to do 3 Alvin and the Chipmunks movies, okay? He was contractually obligated to do 3, so he did 3. And on the podcast, when David Cross was speaking with Justin Long on Justin Long's podcast called Life is Short with Justin Long, David Cross stated that he liked his experience filming the first Alvin and the Chipmunks film and the second movie. He said filming 2 movies was fine, and David Cross said filming the third Alvin and the Chipmunks film, filming the third entry was bad, so David Cross said Alvin and the Chipmunks 3 was bad. He called the third movie, without question, the most unpleasant experience of his career. But keep in mind that David Cross had lines when he took the pelican head off of them, okay? But David Cross had no lines while wearing a pelican head, okay? David Cross was stuck permanently in a pelican suit, okay? But at the International Music Awards, David Cross got back into his clothing at the International Music Awards. Yeah, and there's disobeying in the third movie, and that's bad. So David Cross argued was pointless since he had no lines and was unrecognizable in the pelican suit. So David Cross said he did not have any dialogue, but David Cross had dialogue while filming the third movie. David Cross had dialogue after taking the pelican head off of him while wearing a pelican suit. David Cross's character Ian Hawke had a dialogue in the third movie. Yeah. And the third movie is about Dave and Ian heading to the island to look for the chipmunks and the chipettes at the island. But I want you to know that the fourth Alvin and the Chipmunks movie is bad because David Cross did not fix his contract to do 4. He done 3 movies, not 4. Okay. And the fourth Alvin and the Chipmunks film should have had David Cross star in it and should have had should have had Ian Hawke helping Dave Seville propose to Samantha, and then later on turn to arrest Dave and Samantha for punishing and grounding Alvin, Simon, Theodore, and Miles, and should have had Alvin, Simon, Theodore, and Miles live in a foster care where they cannot get punished and grounded, and should have had Dave and Samantha taken away and shut in a prison for punishing and grounding the Chipmunks and Miles. Get Dave and Samantha shut in the prison where they cannot punish and ground them ever again. But all of this failed. Okay. So I'm getting pissed off about Alvin and the Chipmunks, the road chip. The fourth movie is literally bad. And Dave denied the Chipmunks' apology by saying sorry, he's not going to cut it this time. But denying apologies is not part of life. We have our rights to do what we want, though. Grounding someone for a long time and all that is illegal. Punishing and grounding somebody is illegal. I just want you people to know that Dave Seville and Samantha should both be prosecuted for punishing and grounding them, okay? So anyways, I'm out. Okay, one last time. Stop watching Alvin and the Chipmunks, the road chip. It's bad!